Welcome to our podcast.
Welcome to our podcast.
Welcome to our podcast. Okay. Well, okay. Anyway, welcome. My name is Indie Bob.
And I'm LeaderBomb27.
And this is a little spur of the moment podcast thingy that I entitled Ramble Bros Podcast. TM. Our trademark.
What this is going to be talking about is any kind of games, movies, television. Well, more of like
okay.
Any kind of subject that we would kind of want to talk about.
Okay, more to the point. It's basically going to be a podcast where we just ramble about the stuff that we like, subjects, topics that we like and don't like, and just like nothing too controversial, nothing too sensitive.
Well,
like,
I can't promise. That.
I'm not gonna.
No, nothing too bad.
Yeah.
You know
it's basically just gonna be us going on and on about what it is that interests us, what doesn't interest us, our opinions and stuff. But basically, an excuse for me and Devon to hang out more often. So
shut up. We need to make sure that we're both popular.
Yeah.
Don't tell us about our social lives.
It's not about being popular. It's about being a person. Whatever that means.
A person?
As long
Didn't think of that. Okay.
As long as one person loves you.
I bet. Okay.
And that one person, people, needs to be yourself. You gotta love yourself before you love anyone else.
Or Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman. You need to love Morgan Freeman.
Yeah,
if you don't love
Morgan Freeman, you can basically
just go and not live anymore, please.
No, actually, there might be someone who. If there is someone out there who does love Morgan Freeman, please do not listen.
You mean doesn't?
Yeah. If there's anyone out there who doesn't like Morgan Freeman, if there's anyone out there who does not like Morgan Freeman, do not listen to what he just said. Please go on with your life.
Considering you have a life. Hey,
This is why I don't like this guy. I'm just kidding. Anyway, hold on. Let me go right back and we close the door.
Dude, come on.
I gotta close the door.
Oh, you are going to breathe me so bad. Okay, I think the first thing we should talk about is our little recording session that we were about to have.
Okay, we already have all right. So each episode will have a prompt for a topic that we
Yeah.
First of all, let's just get this out of the way. First of all, the reason for this podcast is a couple reasons. I'll go over what it is. First reason, I never really. I guess it could all be summed up to one reason.
Yeah.
In the end, but what it is, he's eating pretzels like a fatty.
Just fucking say it, man.
I'm eating them now.
Compliments.
Yeah, compliments to the chef. Also known as the chips bag.
Okay, come on, man, get on with it. People are gonna fall asleep.
It's gonna be long anyway, so it's not like it matters.
Okay, come on.
So basically, what it is I've never really been much of a podcast person. Like, never. I never even had the thought of even doing. Like, you know how I've never had the thought of even making a YouTube poop channel? It's like that, but with podcasts. So basically, yeah, I was never really that big of I was never a podcast person, but then I started listening to fantasy fiction podcasts, which is an amazing journey through the world of fantasy.
Oh, really?
In the world of Daranos and Orcspire.
Dude, just ask me. I know a lot of shit.
He knows all about Daranos and Orcspire.
I know about pretty much everything. Well, nerdy, at least.
Yeah. And yeah, I recommend watching it if you haven't already. Fantasy fiction podcast. With Dominic Moschetti and Josh Henderson of Continue.
We can put
which is another good show you should check out. We are just plugging many channels here. Anyway.
Brought to you by Walmart.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
And also Applebee's. Because why not?
Not Applebee's. Not the Applebee's.
Oh yes, the Applebee's.
That's the
why do they call it the Applebee's? That's what I'm wondering. Could it be like the Apple A's, the Apple C's? Nope, the Applebee's.
Apple C's for apple cider. No, but yeah. I was listening to fantasy fiction so much that I thought, you know what? I'm gonna give this a go. See how this goes. I'm not sure if it's gonna go well, but this is gonna be. If this ends up being the first episode of a series of episodes in a podcast, welcome to the first episode. And so here we are.
And hope this isn't trash and burn.
trash and burn.
I said crash.
It's already trashing and burning, guys. Look at this.
I'm trash. Are you trash? You call me trash, bro?
Okay.
Okay. Let me see. The first thing I think we need to talk about is about something we did a bit earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically,
right.
Let me explain this. Basically, me and Indy over here, we were gonna.
Indy Bob.
Yeah, Indy Bob. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like basically, we were trying to make a video. I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Many videos, even.
Yeah.
We're not gonna talk about them.
We're not gonna talk about any future ones. Basically, what we were trying to do is that we were trying to record game stuff for game after game, and specifically two, and they both kind of failed.
One is a console game.
One
is
a PC
game.
The
other one is a Linux game. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to keep that theme going.
No,
it felt like a joke.
That thing died and burned the moment you.
Yeah, the moment I said Linux.
No, the moment you opened your mouth.
No.
Ouch. It hurt you right there. I think it hurt King Neptune from over there.
Yeah, oh my god, is that really what 4 looks like? Oh yeah, the Jontron came out by the time this came out. Whatever, who cares? We're not plugging any more Jontron. Brought to you by Target.
brought to you by AVGN.
He's gonna take... No, we're not... Okay.
He's gonna take you back to the past.
Shut up! Okay, so, yeah, basically... Yeah, we went on and on trying to do these recordings for games. None of them worked. We couldn't get the recording set up for the PC game done. We couldn't get the recording set up for my camera to record the console game that we were gonna do. It's not a new walkthrough. It's an existing walkthrough.
Well,
hint, hint. Bonus episodes.
You just gave the whole thing away, bro.
Well, I didn't say it, so don't.
Well, okay, yeah. I got that.
Besides, it could have been another game I'd done. A Bob the Eyeball 2 bonus episode. I need to finish that. Oh my god, Richard Mundy, I'm so sorry.
That's your Jacksepticeye.
No, I said Richard Mundy.
I know, but like you said something about Ive and then think of Jacksepticeye. I was watching them earlier. Brought to you by the Atari 2600. Oh my god, we are so brave. Shameless advertising.
Yeah.
Please help us.
Brought to you by adblockplus.org.
Shut up!
Dude, I said adblockplus.org so that we can prevent these ads.
What the whole thing, like, you have an entire show that pretty much is just ads after ads after ads after ads. Oh wait, that's called television.
We might as well call it advertisement bros at this point.
No, stop. Yeah.
Adcast.
Welcome to the Adcast, dude. Where we talk about ads, addition, and math.
No subtraction, though.
No.
Or multiplication. Or...
multiplication,
memories. Geometry? That, yay.
What has math ever done besides everything?
Okay. No, seriously though. It was a pain. We had to get all that recording stuff set up, and we never even, in the end, we tried so hard and got so far, but in the end it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Basically.
Like one of my favorite things, we were going through.
I really hope that reference didn't apply, everyone.
Yeah, I know.
You got that reference.
Yeah, I know. I got it. Dude, I'm a nerd. Of course I've got it.
Okay, continue.
Basically, like, my favorite part just of trying to record everything, it was like 60. And then when we hit the button, went down like a freaking rock.
Yeah, it just like...
Dog down a river. That's on fire.
It's just like... Imagine you put the... Oh, God.
Lime in the coconut and shake it out.
What? No, imagine if you, like... I'm going to offend millions of people. Probably shouldn't say it, but I'm gonna. I might cut it out.
No, it's a podcast. You gotta say whatever you have in mind.
Imagine the Titanic at 2,000 times speed. That's how fast it flew.
Oh my god. No, the Titanic's sinking.
Yeah, the Titanic's sinking.
Well, I'm pretty sure people are kind of...
Yeah, the lifespan of the Titanic in 2,000 times speed, that would be about the same.
I just saw the movie Pearl Harbor, by the way.
Oh,
don't watch that movie. No, it's not a good representation, I don't think.
I've seen a bit of it. In school. Don't
watch it. Don't. It's a bad representation of how people of Pearl Harbor were.
We're gonna get to offending people soon.
No. I'm acknowledging our military. Like,
yeah.
Because like I think the movie was offending if anything.
Well,
like I'll be
able to judge that if I ever see it.
Don't ever.
Like all the way through.
Don't. Just save yourself, please.
Anyway.
Just look it up in a book or in like on the web. That's a lot better.
Okay. We spent almost 10 minutes rambling, lol, about
What are the Ramble Bros?
About the thing we were gonna talk about. Okay, so basically, each episode of this podcast, we're gonna have a prompt of a topic that we're gonna talk about, and I don't know what everything else is beyond this episode is gonna be. The bomb has come up with a few ones before, but
yeah, like basically what I said before, like games, TV shows, movies, or anything kind of like. That's just pretty much on our minds. Anything that we've kind of seen recently or done.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
Like for example, we could be talking about something like Majora's Mask 3D, which, by the way, really good game. Like,
never played it. So
I love it, dude. You're missing out. You are really missing out.
I've never played a Zelda, so yeah.
That you said what? Dude, you should have said that on the internet. Why do you say that?
Dude, so many people have never played Zelda. There's so many people who have never played anything. But there is a but. That we sit on this bed here with.
Dude, no. We're getting the wrong idea again.
No. Look.
Come on, just get...
I don't really care.
You sound like so hard. It's like, I don't really care anymore.
Okay, seriously though. Each episode will have a prompt for whatever it is that we do for each episode. We'll talk about whatever it is that we've seen recently, what we like, anything. As long as it's not like controversial, like the dress, Gamergate, nothing like that.
Say yes to the dress.
No. Yeah. Oh, you haven't seen it? Okay, good. That's good. Well, yeah. that's where we'll stop there. Okay, it's best I don't bring up it, just so we don't get off track. Anyway, okay. So, first prompt of the first episode: the SpongeBob SquarePants Movie 2, Sponge Out of Water. Don't. Okay, we're gonna talk about what happens in.
No, that's not.
We're gonna summarize it. We're not gonna spoil it. We're gonna summarize it.
Well, can you do it? I think you can do it because it's kind of It's kind of like a bit jumpy to me.
Okay, I honestly have. I said I was gonna see the movie and the first movie and the second movie before you came to do this, but I forgot.
You are lucky to see. You're lucky to know that I've seen both the movie. Like I saw the second movie, then I saw the first movie straight after that, like the next day. So I had a pretty fresh opinion. I still kind of do. This is all I've been thinking about for the last week. Well, then like other things. We'll get into personal lives. Maybe never. Half past never.